Me, are you?
All right,
Okay.
green light.
All right, we'll go ahead and call our festival meeting to order. All council members are present. Looks like we also have, Luke, are you staying for this?
Yeah.
Okay. We got Luke Brown, we got Jennifer Parr, and some community members. So Jennifer, you want to?
Yeah, I'll just do a quick review here, and then we've got Skippy tonight and also Ryan this evening that they're gonna kind of go over their plan. So right now, we are still placing vendors on Main Street. On the 200 block, we have 6 left. 300 block, we have 13 left. 400 block, we have 12, 507, 607, 706, and then 800, we have 22 left. That's kind of the block we fill in. And then Dolly's Park, there's 8. So we had one food vendor that he switched from a trailer to a food truck, so he was too big to come. So we are talking with another food vendor to fill that spot. We're still working on our sponsors. Advertising for WWKI and WIBC. Those commercials will start in September. Shine 99 has already started. And then also, when Jonathan had come and talked about the,
Their marketing
digital,
deal?
yeah. So that will be, they're working on that, so they'll send a proof to us before all that's taken care of.
Have you gotten any preliminary numbers at all
No,
from them?
it hasn't started yet.
I thought you said it was gonna start 90 days ahead of,
It'll start next Friday. It'll start this coming, I think he said this coming Friday, next
but
Friday.
didn't he tell us 90 days, like it was gonna start July 1st or something?
I don't know, I'll have to look back.
I thought that's what he told us, because I asked when it was gonna start, and he said it was 90 days before,
Before.
which
I
we're
talked
way in
past
that.
Well, I talked to him today, and because I was telling him, and we're still waiting, we was waiting on the design thing, so let me talk to him, I'll contact him.
Well, I mean, if it's not the full 90 days like they said it was gonna be, then it shouldn't be the full $1,000 like they said it should be.
I will call, and make sure.
Do you remember that? Do you remember that conversation?
I don't remember.
I've got the information already.
Okay,
before I
okay.
call him, just
My understanding was it was gonna be 90 days ahead of the
ahead.
festival, yeah.
Okay. I will definitely double check on that. So Annie's been hitting social media hard. She is in with like different vendor Facebooks and all that kind of stuff. So the phone was ringing off the hook today. So other than that, we're just kind of getting it all together. Ryan, Skippy, who wants to go first?
He's been waiting a while.
Nobody told me I was coming for the evening.
Sorry.
All right, so on the fire department side, it ran pretty smooth last year. I think we got in a really good rhythm. We had a very busy Saturday, so we're going to probably run the same as we did last year. 2 dual-purpose carts, a ALS ambulance, and 1 quick response unit. I think they really got last year, I think it was Saturday, where we were just like slammed. And by using our own equipment with our own trucks, it worked really, really convenient. We were literally taking the cot out of the ambulance, replacing it, and they were right back in service picking up runs. So I think that's what we're going to stick with this year. We did get the trailer. The trailer is kind of one of those things that it's getting harder just for the fact that they got some other festival that same weekend.
Everybody piggybacking off a.
Yeah, and that has always been, we supply the trailer, Tipton County supplies the people for that.
Hippie Fest, isn't it?
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Something like that.
It's the exact same
Yeah,
weekend,
yeah,
exact same hours.
Thank
So
you though for getting that. Thank you.
yeah, so we did schedule it, but I know last year it was off and on its opening because it was at the mercy of what they sent.
Right.
So, and it sounds like we're probably going to be in that same boat this year. As their response was, we'll try to send people if we can, but we have our festival. So, if it doesn't work out, then we probably won't schedule it next year. But other than that, everything else is on par for what we've done in the last few years. Anything for us? Anything you need?
I don't think so. I don't remember there being any points of note, at least that I can remember from last year. So I mean,
Yeah, last year we kind of got in a groove on that Saturday. I mean, it was so smooth. Like it even impressed me at how
well-oiled
easily
machine.
Yeah, because they were bringing that patient in. We were unloading them in the bay into the ambulance. The cot from the ambulance was already out. Cot was back on the truck, and they were in service back out on the next run within minutes. So it's like, wow.
Did you have a lot of,
Saturday we did. Saturday
was busy.
Yeah, we got hit for a probably about 3 hour period of just back-to-back runs. But you know, again, I think maybe two times did we have to call for a second ambulance. Other than that, we were able to, as soon as the transport ambulance took off, we would call the on-duty crew down to set in until that ambulance got back, and it all worked out. I think Tipton came in one time and maybe Cicero once.
was there a common theme? I mean, heat or just,
We're going to get a lot of bee stings.
okay,
Heat plays a big role. I know a lot of the things this last year was parking was different, I guess, and people were having to walk farther and they would get too far away from their vehicles. So we did a lot of community rides of older folks that just couldn't get back to their vehicles. They'd gotten tired, so we would take them back. We had one food vendor who had a little bit of a incident that dropped what was it, cold something.
It was something, was it, what was the brand?
I don't remember what they put in, but it caused a
Because
complete.
the ground was covered in oil, so when you drop something on fire on it, it will cause.
Yeah, he dropped something cold in something frozen in
Oh,
oil,
was that
and
the
it
tent
was
situation?
all
Yeah.
over the tent. It was everywhere. So we only shut down one last year.
Right here.
That's the
Yeah.
park halls.
Yeah.
One six, 90 or something.
Yeah, I don't know what he dropped in there, but boy,
Went everywhere.
Flashed, it went over the tent and then it was dripping down.
it was running down off the
They
tent. It
got
was,
so busy, they were just like,
so that was the only fire incident we had last year. But again, carts will be they'll be cross man, so they'll have their gear and extinguishers on the carts. Plus, we'll have the quick response truck. So.
what's the best way for a vendor or one of us who's riding around? We see something and we need you. What's the best way to get a hold of? Should we all have your numbers in our phone?
Yeah, 911 on those days, that there is a center set up just for us app.
Okay, so we don't call you directly down there.
No.
We call 911 and say, hey, we're at the festival.
Yeah, we all run out of the same building that day.
Okay,
So police, fire.
Okay.
Ryan's usually there holding down that part of it for us. So whatever they call in that run, give out that location. They send out what units we need.
chest pain, somebody injured, somebody
Yep.
hurt. I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean, I think a 911, I think somebody shot, you know, but.
Yep.
No. Okay.
We have, we get an app that tells us the numbers, so
Mm-hmm.
we know on the street
Where they're at.
We have it by name as well, so if somebody gives us a med,
Yeah.
bargain box,
Okay.
sock shop, we can look to see where that's at, and then we can tell the guys, you know, on the cards, hey, that it's between here and here on the east or west side of the street,
Okay.
or north or south. or
And
somewhere.
conveniently enough, a lot of us are very familiar with the area. So all we need is a cross street and we're going to find where we're going.
Easy landmarks.
So it's better to err on the side of caution than.
Yeah, and that's the thing, you know, our guys, they quickly determine, and I think that's the big thing that we do also is once we get there, we determine pretty quickly whether this is going to turn into a transporter, if this is something we're going to SOR, because most times the crews will get ready back there if they think it's coming in, so the trucks are cooled down and ready for them to be transported. So they do a really good job of communicating that back once they get on scene and doing a rapid assessment and letting us know what.
Okay.
Any more questions for us? All right.
Thanks.
No problem.
Next time we'll have pizza for you.
Next time, I think me and Ryan are going first.
Have you been here all the time, Ryan?
No, sir. I was outside.
yeah.
I
He
listened
was
to it
smart, he
outside.
hung out outside.
I sat through the great chicken debate.
Great chicken debate of 2014.
Lived it. So I stayed outside. For us on the law enforcement side, we're beginning our scheduling actively right now. So looks good. We're starting to send those emails out. We've secured some of the people that were here last year already. So actively in progress. I think the things that we need are the train schedule if it's coming, the band schedule, and then those couple of nuances. Jody Brown, the volunteer. I just need you to tell me in the end of the day what it is for the people that are coming down coming down the alley. What that pass is that you give them for Jody, and the postmaster. What the flavor of the day will be there this year. So sometimes they have us pick them up and take them in, and then other times they are closed. We just need to know what they want to do for the year. And then, like I said, for us, the base camp will be down at Luke's office at the street department utility office. So that's where we'll be our base camp for the weekend. Our coverage will start earlier in the week because you have more stuff that happens, more people in town. So you'll be seeing faces just like in the years past as far as our staffing goes, all the way up through the festival.
I was gonna ask you, since the Ball Diamond has sold,
Yeah.
if we need a helicopter, have you thought about?
Yeah,
like-
we have an alternative location. It's very, very close. We actually have two
Okay.
alternates besides that one. So, yeah, I think we'll be just fine.
I highly doubt there will be any parking at the water plant this year.
Okay,
So
that is alternate B.
there you go.
So, yeah,
Ryan, do you know, are they still the officers still at the $50 an hour? That's what it was.
yes.
Okay.
Is there any other nuances this year? I would echo the chief's comments. I know we've talked about it in the past. The biggest thing for us was the people walking. So a lot of our golf carts that are sit lower to the ground, we typically have one person. That's what they do is they take people back to their cars that overheat or wander too far from home base. So I would say that was a significant for us. It always is. And I know we talked about it in the past, and there's consternation about it, but the location of the restrooms is always, and it people can't find them. So again, I would urge you, the balloons in the air, something that waves, something that we can give as a visual. Hey, look for this, right? So we tell people to look for the water tower, but quite
I wonder
frankly,
how much those those flag things that,
The big vertical deal.
yeah.
Or what about the
yeah, some,
Something.
I mean,
Ball figures.
yeah, and I know that sounds crazy, but something that you can get elevated, that we can say, hey, look for the guy that's waving, the big yellow guy that's waving, the official mascot of the festival. I'm not trying to be flippant, but something that's easy for our folks, because we answer the same question all day long.
Where's the bathrooms?
Where's the bathrooms? Where can I sit down to eat my elephant ear? And where's the trash can? I mean, those are legit the top three questions. If I brought in everybody from last year, I'm confident they would tell you the top three questions.
Yeah,
Bathroom is the top one though.
Yeah, the bathroom is the top one.
They set up tents and bathrooms on my property,
Yes,
but people don't know it.
yes,
And they have to come down all the way to Broadway to find it.
yes.
So that's something that needs to be changed because
Yeah, like I said,
it's a waste of money.
Yeah.
Because it's not used enough.
yeah, if we had something that was visual that we could just repeat that, like look for the guy that's waving, something. Some other festivals will use those large balloons, like weather balloons that are like red. I encourage you not to use red, but pick a different color. That we can visually say, hey, look for that, and that means there's a cluster of bathrooms. So those are probably the top three questions that we get but like I said, from our needs, if we know the schedules, and any of those new, the Jody Brown, the postmaster, the neighborhood is always controversial. So anything that anybody that lives out there has friends, just because the on-street parking is prohibited. However, it fills because people park there. So
I did hear that, at first, I heard that Linda Young was not going to have it.
She sold that property.
She
doesn't own
did,
it anymore.
but her daughter-in-law owns it. And I heard from one of our vendors that is good friends with hers that she is going to do something over there. So, yeah.
okay,
So, just let me know that
on the north side.
Yeah.
Oh, for vendors.
Yes.
I was thinking parking, but
Yeah.
yeah, so she is gonna do vendors over there.
I have not talked to Cicero Township chief yet.
Last week before.
Okay, we'll reach out to see what.
New guy.
Yeah. Just to make sure they're circled in on what's happening on the north side of the street. There is that festival in Tipton County that is occurring on that same day. So I only say that because it is relative. Traditionally we have some type of an incident that occurs, people coming or going from here. We've escaped the last couple years, but we've had decent accidents and things like that. So
would that be you guys going up there, or you have to call
no,
Tipton?
but what happens is sometimes, the roads get blocked around here, so we've had crashes on our borders where we can get there faster on the quick response vehicles.
Okay.
And it, in my tenure, it certainly has happened, no doubt.
Yeah, and that's the thing. The big runs usually happen right just outside of the event.
Mhm.
That's where we tend to have the bigger runs throughout that event.
It's people slowing, right? It's the cars parking on county line, and people slow. They're at a 45 mile an hour, and they go to 30 or they go to 20, and somebody behind them is on their cell phone, and that's
Rear ends them.
traditionally that's where we'd see these types of things, is right on the edges. And again, our people can get there a little faster and a little bit more nimble. But obviously with them having the festival up there, they only have one paramedic in the county. So
Holy cow.
that's
Okay, so food wise, are we still helping with
Yeah.
the?
Yeah, no, the
police?
reasons that he laid out make sense. The venom,
Yeah.
known safe food.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So.
I'm 100% behind
Last
that.
year, Alex sent me an email with one, so,
I'll send it to him and we'll get it to you.
okay.
Yep.
They prep them. They cook them.
Okay.
They do it over there. They cook them.
Yeah. They have like slow cookers and stuff like that they use.
So yeah, like I said, we'll have message board signs. Those things will pop up beforehand. All our normal tactics that we use. If there's something else that happens, let me know.
Is there a way we can get a big blinky sign from the emergency management for Hamilton County?
I think they put them out, okay?
Where at? Where?
Well, for restrooms. Just
Oh,
get one, park it on here on Railroad Street or something, and say,
I don't know if that would help.
don't think it would help.
I think we do some kind of, I'm trying to
Something aerial.
Google search right now, some kind of balloon or something.
Well, I mean, in addition to that, say, because
maybe
it's
one
free
of
if
the-
they'll bring it up.
Well, we already have. I'll have to see what we have left that day
Okay.
because we use them.
Yeah,
They use
On
them
the
to like
roads.
block the streets for traffic.
Yeah. So they're variable based on the time and day and the direction. They say different messages.
Oh, okay.
So we have them. They're kind of canned for us. But we can do if we have something. I'm sure we can make it.
I think I like the balloon or big
Mhm.
vertical
Something up
banner or
there.
something, and then if we could even put that on our, if our stuff hasn't been printed yet, that might be a good note on there. Look for the
right.
blue balloon for bathrooms. or
Make sure we
something,
tell
you know.
all the vendors so that the vendors can pass it on.
I was kind of wondering maybe in Annie's Facebook stuff if she could kind of hammer
Yeah, go
home you could find amenities near the railroad tracks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes, that's good.
or we could get a color of balloon for bathrooms and a color of balloons for
Rust areas.
our tents.
Yes.
Just
I don't know how high we could fly these balloons, but
I don't-
something's better than nothing.
pretty high at the in my other
Music
life.
center. Yeah,
We did them. We attached them to tents for first aid and
Yeah.
security, and they were
Works.
and you can see them. So you've
Yes.
got trees and houses.
Sure.
But the higher we can get, and it's again for us, it's just to visually be able to say, look for the blue balloons. And if we're hitting that message on social media,
Yeah.
the vendors can say,
Something like that seems like a simple solution that's like super
Yeah.
easy.
I think it will.
to
I think it will
access.
help cut down on the.
Maybe attach it to the stop signs.
They,
A little bit more visible than what it would be like for the outer colors or
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Well, we just put both colors out front.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we put the one saying that it's a rest area and there's a bathroom here. Yeah, yeah.
And there.
Yeah, because we actually leave those
Two spots.
booths open, so we could even.
Yeah.
you know,
'Cause when we put our sign there, the sponsor sign, so we got a place.
Says people just walk right by it because it's they're showing.
Yeah, yeah, we'll work on that. I think that's a really good idea.
It is a good idea.
I would say that I would echo the chief's comments. Those are the big ones for us.
Okay.
Do you have any other?
I think, oh,
Boosters using the shelter.
yeah, band boosters we're doing the breakfast. We've already sent their information back to our vendors with their confirmations. The Nation tent over here on the corner for the Boy Scouts, this year, they are unable to do it. So if you guys know of a group that would volunteer, they man that, and then they also do the tables at both of the tents.
I don't remember what it's called, but the thing that Joe and his boy are getting involved with, which I think we also are going to do. Trail Life, I think it's called. It's like the other Boy Scouts.
Perfect.
I'll bet they do that.
Yeah, because the Boy Scouts do it to help with their badges, so we don't pay them anything. They'll just do it.
I think they look for service stuff to
Okay,
do.
good.
So
Okay.
maybe he can, if they're gonna participate. But if they decide it's not for them, let me know, because our church is the sponsoring church for them.
Oh.
So we can contact them.
Okay,
So
okay.
Yeah. it's certainly a possibility.
Okay. That's all I have.
I don't remember from last year the sponsorships up off of
They're,
this.
yeah, right now the sponsorships are 34,500. We're still expecting some coming in. We just have.
Is that higher than last year?
Last year, I can have to look and see.
I can't remember what that number was.
Crash boxes look good.
They come in.
I haven't seen them
Yeah,
yet.
boxes with bills.
You don't do it now, Jennifer. I can.
I think it was,
Yeah.
I mean, it's.
In the ballpark?
Yes, yeah,
It
yeah.
was more than that.
Yeah, we're-
They're all set up. Whoever wants to help can come whenever they want. Pay for it. So they're all set up
Is
and
there a
ready to
certain
go.
day you want to do it?
I don't care.
Maybe just
If you have free time,
Oh, boy.
whenever. They're all on
It's early to start.
Yeah.
Yep. Got tape, tape.
Oh.
You want to just make a box day a week ahead of festival?
Yeah.
I mean, that way you're not having to work around it for a month.
Well, last year I said.
A month and a
I
half.
said- I
A month
said-
and a half.
Yeah, I set a date last year and we ended up getting over
Yeah, you-
half of them done.
You
before.
beat it. Yeah, but I'm just saying a month and a half ahead of time, that's a lot for you guys to work around.
Yeah.
So let's get a little bit closer. And I'd certainly help closer to time. I'm not gonna, I'm not helping now, but I'll help closer.
All right.
All right. Do we have anything else to discuss with festival? Well, a motion to adjourn our festival meeting.
Make a motion that we adjourn. Festival meeting.
All in favor? Aye.
Got it out.
Yeah.